Well, good morning and welcome to Mornings with Mandy. As you know, each week we have a different guest or different business that comes on and visits with us. Today we have Rich Williams from the CVB of Vidalia. We are so excited. He's going to be telling us all the new things that are coming up, what has just happened in Vidalia. Like I said, this is some great news. I know everyone is interested, ready to participate in all the events. So how are you doing today, Rich?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, thanks for having me. You know, I haven't been down to Jessup in a while. It's beautiful down here. What a great downtown you have. I mean, it's amazing, really. It kind of reminds me of really being in the old South. Vidalia's pretty, but we don't have some of the older things that you guys have down here, or excuse me, that y'all have down here.
We're so glad that you could come this morning and share
you.
everything with us.
Thank you, thank you. First, let me tell everybody what you did this weekend and what we did in Vidalia over the weekend for kind of a kickoff event. The very first time we've ever done this, we had a battle of the bands, and Mandy came down, interviewed the contestants, hung out with us for a while, shot some great footage of some of the bands. We had a big night. We had a great night. A group out of Hazelhurst, and now their name completely left me.
That's usually what happens.
Their name just completely left. Hat and Steel.
Yes, Hat and Steel.
Was the big winner for the night. So they won a little cash. They get to go to Nashville, record 3 songs, and they also get to open for Craig Morgan on Saturday night during the Onion Festival. So, I mean, that's a huge deal. It's a great thing that they got to do. We had a pretty good turnout.
Yes.
The historic Powell Theater was just rocking. I mean, just rocking Friday night. So next year, you know, hopefully we'll get some folks up from Jessup and from the whole area down here to come see us.
Yes, and also, too, like he was saying, we were there. Lifestyle in the South will be featuring, hopefully, this week or the first of next week, we'll start airing that show, and it's called Battle of the Bands. It's called Lifestyle in the South, Battle of the Bands, and it will show the interviews and, you know, Rich and everything that went on there. Tracy did an awesome job, and we can't wait to show it, and it'll be on YouTube also, promoting the band.
Yeah. You'll have some great footage on that.
Yeah.
I know because I was there, and it was an interesting night. It was a really cool night.
They were very talented. And let me ask you something. If someone like next year wanted to be a part of the Battle of the Bands, that's out there watching or has a family member that has a good band that is established and everything, how could they go about doing that?
Well, you know, we're year out now, but we actually work on these events and things year round. So one of the numbers to keep in mind, write it down, keep it, is 912-538-8687. That's our office at the Convention and Visitors Bureau. So we help to coordinate a lot of these events. Also, you can go to the VidaliaOnionFestival.com, which is a year-round website, and they'll have we'll have information posted on it periodically throughout the year. And you know, if you're just trying to keep tabs on what's going on, that's where you want to check. And you know, the hottest thing going in country music right now is what? Georgia artists. I mean, we are rocking the charts all over the place with Georgia artists right now in the country world. So I mean, it's a great thing. It's a great time right now.
It is. And a lot of you, if you haven't seen Rich before, if you're watching Lifestyle in the South that's featuring Vidalia, you've seen Rich in the interview that I did with him and Ingrid at the museum. Yeah, so and Lifestyle in the South also will be featured after this show today. You'll be able to see the interview that we did and everything, just talking about the history of Vidalia and everything. And you've got me doing that little crunk thing. You got me. What was that thing that I was doing?
I got you in there on a sorter.
Oh, was that what it was? Okay.
On one of the old, I mean, it's a real working onion sorter. And, you know, when you look at that piece of equipment and imagine years ago, it would take them all day to sort enough onions to fill up just a 10-wheel truck. You know, that's not the big 18-wheelers, guys. And now they do, you know, dozens of 18-wheelers a day. So it's amazing the difference in technology and how far things have come. So that's kind of a cool thing. So any of y'all make it up to Vidalia, come on by the museum, see us. We have the world's smallest licensed Vidalia onion field right there at the museum. It's right out front, and honestly, folks, we've got a license for it. Got real cool things are going to happen with that little onion field. We're going to talk some more about that in just a few minutes. Can I talk about this on TV?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yes. I trust you.
All right. Here, every time I say this back in Vidalia, I get fined by somebody. This coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Vidalia, we have. It's a professional event now, but anybody can come out that you think you're good enough. You register. You come out with your crew. Crew's 4 men for the first ever American Cornhole Organization, Vidalia Cup. I can't even get it out right. $20,000 in prize money. $20,000 in prize money.
And that is awesome. Whenever I seen that on the website, it just amazed me.
It should be a big time. The ACO's been around for a while. That's the American Cornhole Organization. I have to get it right this time. And
who would have imagined?
Yeah. Who would have ever thought? I have a lot of my my older constituents. Is that the right word? Constituents?
Yeah, I think so.
Folks in Vidalia, every time I say it, they just kind of look at me like, "What is that boy doing now?" Great, he's not from around here. But it's going to be a great event. It's really going to be a great event. It's going to run from Friday afternoon, the registration, through Sunday afternoon. So Friday night they have what they're calling the luck of the draw, and if you don't want to do the whole pro tournament, you can come up, pay a fee, and have the opportunity to play in the Friday night luck of the draw. And I think the initial pot on that was like $1,000. So I mean,
good.
this is some serious stuff. Like holy cow,
We had I'll tell you this. This is how big it is. I had one of the models from Hopes was on here. 16 years old, and that's what she does. They're going to be there. Well, she's going to be one of my models.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that's where they play. They play cornhole on the weekends.
I
was
can't
like,
even
seriously,
imagine.
this is really this big. And then I spoke with somebody else. It's really big in Florida, too.
It's big all over. It's big all over. Actually, what a lot of folks don't realize, ESPN3, I know that's another network, but I got to say it anyway, it now carries the NCAA cornhole. I mean, they're doing it in college. It started really as a tailgate pastime, waiting to go see the football games or whatever, and now it's become the main event.
Well, tell us kind of what cornholing is, because I had to Google it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm like, cornholing?
I don't have a clue.
In Jesus'
I
name?
don't know. I don't have a clue what it is. No. Basically, this is how I explained it to my mom. It's like, Mom, what this really is, because she was very upset. You can't even talk about things like that. What it really is the beanbag toss. But, you can't really play beanbag toss.
Yeah.
But the boards, I'm not positive how far apart they are. I think they're like 20 feet. And I can't even tell you how to score. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't know anything about it. But I knew that we needed another event in Vidalia to get folks in besides just us, having that little thing we do in April, that little onion festival thing.
Yeah, that's
so we're just trying to find new events to bring to town. This came up on the radar. It's been pretty well received. There's teams registered from New Jersey to come down, New Hampshire, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan. I mean, from all over. There's folks coming from all over for this tournament because it is it's a proper event. It's a proper professional tour.
Now, where would this take place? I know it's in Vidalia.
Right,
but
it's in Vidalia, but we're a lot bigger place than what you think. It's going to be at the community center, and I should probably know this off the top of my head, the address, but I don't. But once you get to Vidalia, there'll be some signs up for it. And if you do have GPS, you can plug it into your GPS looking for the Vidalia Community Center. But
right. Well, we'll be back in just a second after this commercial, and you'll tell us more about the Vidalia Festival, right?
We'll tell you a whole lot about everything.
All right.
Thanks.